You've been hit by, you've been struck by a small criminal. Oh god, that's the start of the stream then. Okay. Uh, it's funny as fuck, but what the fuck? uh, Anyways, welcome to 7 Days to Die, folks. The fun pimps. In accordance to the other kind of pimps, which are the... What would be the... Man. Wait, can I not? Oh, okay. Hope you have a job interview tomorrow. I don't know on that one. I don't know on that one, folks. Hold on. No, you get your ass back here, you son of a bitch. Something going on and I don't like it. My game muted? It is not. Good. Did I forget to save? What did I forget to save? What? What's going on? Oh, shit. I forgot that you asked me to do that. My bad. Let me do that right now. I was going to post that, yes, but I was trying to see if I could make it higher quality. Because, I mean, yes, it is. At that, in this current sense, it is good quality, but as soon as I try to expand it, it does not expand correctly or does not do well when expanded. Like some people... Okay, hold on. Save video. There we go. Expand. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Hey, that's all that matters, all right? You try to fix it, right? There's no problem with that. From my end, though, I'm just saying the one thing I am noticing when you do the content, it is compressed and then turned into a 9:16, rather than a 9:16 vertical, rather than horizontal. Or, yeah, horizontal, vertical. It turns into a 9:16 horizontal rather than vertical. So you tried your best. That's all that fucking matters. All right. Let me post that real quick. Okay. Question. What should I title it? What should I title it? While you're thinking, I'm logging myself into the game. Damn, it's been that long since we played it. Played 7 Days to Die as last month. What do you mean I scared you so bad that your face changed? So confused on that one. And are you okay? Are you okay? Oh, wait, no, that's what you're asking the title to be. Jesus. My bad. That is the wrong button. There we go. Let's see. What game was that? It wasn't Last of Us. Outlast. That's what it was. To the Friday stream. There we go. I don't know why, but one song I will say has been really not concerning, but really like catchy lately for me. Because you finally coming back to the games. Fair enough. That is fair. Oh shit. I didn't realize I could do that. Fancy. Yes, I am wearing the same shirt. Pajama shirt. It's very comfy. Anyways, time to put on my headphones. But yeah, it's a very comfy shirt in my opinion. Wait, what day is it? It is day 26. So okay, so it would be able to have time to do this. Okay. Okay. So in which case, I need to figure out on how I'm going to be building this. I get it. I'm hungry. Shut up. Want to know a cool fact? Sure, why not? What's the cool fact you have for me? Also, I had a big... I did a big project today. You want to know what it is? Want to see what my big project was? Apparently I smell. Okay. We're related? How so? Are you my father's, brothers, nephews, cousins? Oh, yeah, that is true. I will give you that. And it depends on what your belief system is. But do you want to see what I did for my big project for today? Yeah, I know that it's true, but for like the reasoning behind it is always different depending on what your culture is. Like if you're Christian and all that, we're all related through Adam and Eve. If you're on a science aspect to it, we're all related because we're all distant cousins from that resulted, or not resulted, but had origins in Africa. That then traveled towards East Asia and then went across the ice bridge at the time that would be frozen solid, that went into the Americas, and then thousands upon thousands of years pass through and then go from there. More than likely. More than likely. At some point or another. But you want to see what my big project was for today? I gave my puppy a haircut. All right. So I'm not sure if you guys saw what, or like, I don't know if you saw what he looked like beforehand. Oh, that's not it. That's the premiere thing. No, I did not shave him. All right. I just gave him a trim. I just shaved down all that, and he went from being all fluffy and cute like this to then looking like this. He's all cleaned up. But yeah, I trimmed down the hair about an inch or so. So it took 2 hours. Okay, show again. Which one? The first or second one? The before or after photo? Both? Okay. All right. Here's the first one. Need a closer look. Okay. There's that one. Here's the after photo. I'm not sure if it's very noticeable, but he did get shaved down a bit. got shaved down about an inch. And that took 2 hours today. And he did such a good job. I even went under his belly too and shaved that too. Why is the music? Why is music? Why is music? Why is music? Am I just not seeing something? Am I... Did you post the short? I did. I posted it on TikTok. Now we must decide on how we're going to be doing the... How are we going to decide this? How are we going to design this? Because I planned on having it in this area. Do I have a lifted platform? Okay, I can't do that. Alright, so I need a basic platform. Oh shit, I need to do... Where's my book? Where's the handbook? I need the handbook. The knowledge, the ancient knowledge of my forefather. Actually, no. It is the knowledge of previous builders. But it seems to be we have a problem. Oh, for fuck's sake, I also said I was going to do that too. What was his... Fuck's sake, what was his name? I told him I'd also do that for the voice acting thing. Actually, no, I can do that after I'm done with the stream. I can do that after the stream. Make sure to remind me after stream to do that. Alright. Time to... looks like it's just basic stuff. So in which case, that means that I do the wraparound. The wraparound, brick-a-down. Alright, there's that. Alright, cool. We has a plan. I was going to do some voice lines for horror. Where is the ting? I was going to do some lines. Act them out. It was just one line though. He told me to, or he asked me if I could do a certain way of voicing it, and I had not gotten to that yet. Oh shit, that's also another thing I need to do. Shit. Will he add it in the game? I have no clue. From what he has let me know, he said he was going to think about doing a like not a shout out, but a like, I wouldn't say an Easter egg, but he'd do a reference towards me, like a mask or something like that. He did, or at least he said he was going to do it, but whether or not it's going to happen is up for grabs. It's not completely confirmed yet. And whether or not he forgets or not, if it actually happens, great. If not, oh well. It is not going to hurt my... How did I meet Horror? He came on here onto my streams and all that. I think you were on stream when he came in. Where is all my fucking rock? Do I have it on me? I do. Wonder. Well, either you met him on the stream or he came onto the stream. I wasn't sure which one was which. Hold up. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Farm plot. Go. I need nitrate. Okay. There's that. There's that. Oh, okay. So it was you who brought him onto the streams then. Okay. I wasn't sure which one it was. if he came onto the streams on his own or if he came in through you who suggested me. I wasn't sure on what the situation was on. Plus, I need some fucking nitrate powder. Shit. What is that? The one line? It's basically, it was the hand unit from the sister location FNAF game. Well, FNAF sister location, that's what it was. But yeah, he told me to do that one line where it was like a more threatening, like 3, 2, 1, go. That was the line itself. How he wanted me to phrase it was more along the lines of a robotic way of saying it, where it's just boom, boom, boom. If that makes any sense. No. But yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. Give me a moment. I don't know why I'm saying I forgot the fucking line. I didn't. I gotta fucking find it. Yeah, it was H Games. Actually, I think... Nah, I don't know if he'll want me to do that. That's up to him. Where the fuck is that? Wait. I figured as much, Mr. Temper Tantrum. Don't worry. I got you. But no, it was basically 3, 2... Wait, no. 3, 2, 1, go. What the fuck is with the music? What zombie monsters are coming my way, huh? Who dare come into my house? Who dare come onto my land? Who dares? I do not take kindly to such insolence. There we go. I want my lollipop. I want my lollipop. Jimmy, I dropped my candy. And no, I wasn't targeting you in that one, okay? I just felt like voicing Carl Weezer. Why? No reason. There's absolutely no fucking reason for me doing it, but I want to. For fuck's sake, can the Autobot just shut the fuck up and go the fuck away? That's a fucking thing. Okay. Why am I forgetting something? I feel like I was forgetting something. Apparently not. Speaking Herbert. That's right. You kiddies get along. Better watch yourself not smacking your penis. Oh fuck. That's right, Chicken Wing. You watch yourself. Okay, there's that. Get the building supplies. Oh, that's why I had the wood pieces out. I forgot. I remember now. What's better, this or case animatronic? Honestly, I like this better than case animatronic because I like the leisureness. Like, you can just do whatever the fuck you want. Plus, I really like the zombie apocalypse aspect to it. It's a nice touch. Oh! What the fuck? Really? Shut the fuck up. Fucking dumbass hoe. You are ugly looking. Nope. I ain't fucking with that. Nope. I swear to God, if you damage my fucking house, policeman, I will shoot you in your face. Really? Bitch, back off. Nope, ain't dealing with that. Nope, Why? 'Cause fuck that. That's right, bitch. Next. These annoying ass bitches. Next. Come on. Next. These motherfuckers. This is why I need to create a wall for the zombies. Have you play more horror games than Markiplier? Oh, hell no. Have you played lots of horror games? I've played a few. I played a solid handful. Shut up. Leave me alone, Bertha. Fuck's sake. Goddamn zombies won't leave me the fuck alone. Ow. Fucking zombies. All the times to fuck around and try to find out whether or not their life is worth this? How many times better is Dead of Night than the animal? Wait. You've asked me this before, and I believe I answered with at least 10 times better. Case animatronics, nice for like a quick thrill and all that, but other than that, there's not much entertainment to it in my point of view. It's fun for a quick scare, but in comparison wise, it's not as fun. I like a mix of both story and horror if I like to have it, if I can prefer it. No, I said what's better, not how many times. Oh, okay. How good are the games I suggest? I'd suggest you do some pretty good game suggestions. What's scarier than games I suggest? Honestly, the scariest game I think you suggested that I haven't yet played is either Madison. You all good, bud? Hey, Bear. You all good? You all good? Okay. Just hear him in the background. I haven't played yet. Oh, you're asking on the ones I have played, which one is better? Honestly, At Dead of Night was a solid choice. See what other ones. You have suggested, well, I mean, I'm trying to remember the horror games you suggested and not ones I've already played. There we go. At Dead of Night, honestly, I'd say the best one you've done is At Dead of Night, Outlast. Yeah, I would say, yeah. At Dead of Night and Outlast were probably your better choices. But the more entertaining ones, I would still say those two, because honestly, it may be fucking disturbing on what Outlast represents and what kind of chaos that itself brings. Alright, wait for that. Grab cobblestone. There we go. What's better, Outlast or At Dead of Night? Story-wise, I really like the Outlast series, but I also like At Dead of Night. So, probably comparison-wise... Which one's better? Yeah, I mean, Out Dead of Night in its own right is pretty fun. Craft. Damn. There we go. Also, I do apologize. I didn't get to watching the thing you wanted me to watch. Which was, I believe, Godzilla Monsterverse or something like that. Between the games, I'm still... Yeah, honestly, still is going to be At Dead of Night for me because of the fact that the story-wise, that aspect to it was a lot better quality-wise. Probably early days, if I played it while I was younger, I probably would have had nightmares for the next week and a half, but that's its own problem. Okay. Because I will say this, I was a little bitch boy. But now I am no longer a bitch boy. Yeah, it had its own nice little touch. Yes, you had an insane person still chasing you, but it wasn't a dude the size of a goddamn skyscraper chasing after you, just, I'm coming for you. No, it was more entertaining and a lot easier to understand. It was nicer that way. Speaking of which, I gotta check and see. So it's every 3 spaces, if I remember right. So... there. 1, 2, 3. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Yes, I get it. You are hungry. You nasty bitch. Wait a minute. Did I not do it far enough? Oh, no, it's 3, then 2, then 2. Okay. No, it's going to be the opposite on this one, folks. Oh, well. Ah, I see. That's why. Okay. Makes it more even. Don't have to worry about unevenness. There we go. I get it. You are hungry once again. I know I stink my fucking bed, alright? I showered and everything. Build my fucking rifle just in case. What's scary? Outlast or At Dead of Night? I had better jump scares in At Dead of Night than I did with Outlast. So, probably going to be At Dead of Night. It's every 2, then... Okay. That... Nope, that's not how you do. Damn it, that's not how you do either. I should have, wait, hold up. Yeah. Check this one. Probably should have made the center one 3. At Dev Night is better to test if you are a pussy or not. Fair enough. Okay, so it's 2, then 2, then 2, then 2. Okay, so that... Should I keep this spot open? You just hid it in the room all the time is what you saw Jimmy. I mean, in my defense, I didn't want to fucking die. So, my pardon. Okay, so I got those 3. Yep, I got those 3, got those 3. What's the space I got in between this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's that. 1, 2. 1, 2. We're gonna have an open space right here. I can't blame you. It's all right. I was gonna say, in my defense, I didn't want to. Again, in my defense, I didn't want to fucking die. There we go. Go. There's that. There's that. Okay. Put this here. Remember Shadow? Shadow. I do not. I can't say I do. If you're talking about Shadow the Hedgehog, I do not. One, two, three. Space. Here we go. There we go. Then how was it spaced one more time? Was it 2? There we go. The one who did comparisons between him, me. Oh, yes. Yes. That Shadow. I do remember that one. I mean, given it's also kind of hard to not remember a person who keeps on trying to compare dick sizes with someone. See, it was wood across. Make that into basic wood. Nope. Go back up. Go like this, take this. There you go. Hydrate? Alright, give me a moment and I will hydrate. Okay. Head opening. I guess I'm in my case. He's nice and gorgeous. Like me. Why is my house so tall? Better question is, why are you so short? Oh, yeah, sorry. My bad.
I got my battle axe. I have my battle axe and I'm not afraid to fucking use it. 'Cause you sons of bitches. What do you mean, am I competing for something? What am I shit, that came out wrong.
Were you trying to say maybe I'm compensating for something? Is that what the joke you were trying to put out? Because if so and all that, that's a good Lord Farquaad one. That's a good Lord Farquaad one. There we go. A good Shrek, not a Shrek analogy, Jesus, no. A good Shrek, callback? Is that what it's called? The thing you do when you, oh, reference, that's what it was. Shrek reference. I wonder. Could do that. Yeah, why not? Did you edit some of the Ban video? I have not. All right, I have been busy. With what? Masturbating. All right. Nope. I need the reversal corner. This one. Yes. I have not been busy editing shorts. I have been busy in general. Well, as you saw earlier, as I showed you earlier, I was shaving my dog, and that took 2 hours to do. Then after that, I went to the gym, because I haven't gone in a while, and it definitely felt like it. I wonder. Oh, I could do that. Oh, yes. Create the balcony. Yes. 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 Today is my birthday. Yay. Hey, no, You're fine, Chicken Wing. You're fine. There's nothing wrong with asking about it, alright? I'm not gonna get upset because of that. I'm not that kind of a person who gets upset over no fucking reason. I'm not that kind of a content creator. I don't think I'd be very popular if I was. Do I care much about being popular? Somewhat. The popular one usually makes decent money. Unless you're the football player, then you just end up with a major injury with the rest of your life. Sometimes, if you do it right. Or aren't doing it right, my bad. High risk, high reward. When is my birthday? My birthday is in a couple of months, actually. Well, about 2.5 months from now. July, that is correct, my friend. It is in July. Why? Because my parents decided to, I believe, fuck in September. Oh wait, no, I was a late baby, so possibly August. But that's the thing, though. I do. I mean, that's also depends if I'm actually going to be going on vacation or not. Because, again, right now, I've just been focusing on whether or not I'm going to be doing other work by that time. And I don't know if I'll be able to have the time off and all that kind of stuff. Or if I'm going to be working, because I've done that in previous times. If you work, will you stop streaming? If anything, well, one thing I will say this, I'm probably not going to, stop streaming, unless I'm, like, really fucking tired, but I don't think it's going to be that fucking, I mean, it might be that difficult, but I will work around it like I've done in previous times. A lot of my content I've done has been during times when I've either had to wake up early the next morning. That's something I can deal with later on. Plus, on my next day off, I usually sleep in, which, again, is also a bad habit of mine. And I have been getting a better sleep schedule. I've been sleeping better lately, too, so... No, that's not it. You did? Yeah, for me, that's actually a long shift for me. I know I need to work better at that, but the thing is, that's all the company I work for offers. The shortest day I've had in the past few months was, I believe, 6 hours? Oh, fuck. There's a horde right there. I'm gonna go fuck with them. Oh, zombies, come out to play. Oh, zombies, come out here. I wish to tease. Are they all coming this way? They are. Well, I'm gonna snipe them from up here. Got that one. Hey. No running away. You too, no running away. Hey, get your... Ma'am, you're slow, alright? You're overweight. Well, I got a masked one. Come on, bitch. Get your ass over here. Where y'all fuckers at? Come on, bud. Come on. So I work Monday, Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday. I don't...
Thank God it's almost closing time. I've had enough bullshit for one day.
I work any day of the fucking week. It just depends on when I'm scheduled. It varies for me. And just like that, oh, damn it, I thought I completed the horde. I had not, in fact, completed the horde. Ooh, what's this? Vehicle store. I've been wanting to get one of those.
Oh, thank you for dropping such gorgeous loot, my friend.
Go away. Robotic sledge at 3. I have Wednesday, Thursday, Sunday
We're
off.
closed, so fuck off.
Oh no! Lady on the side of the road. What shall I ever do?
This is simple, this is simple, this is simple.
I don't want to be out here. Alright, and at the end of May, I will be going on vacation. Well, congratulations to you, Chicken Wing! What is the vacation location? Also, next question. What is your dream vacation location? Serbia, Oh, Macadini. Okay. Really? Why is North Korea a dream spot for you? If you don't mind me asking, of course. I mean, honestly, it'd be interesting. Only downfall is the fact that you'd have to have a burner phone. Wait, 20. Nice. Well, I hope you have fun. Nice. Well, again, I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you have fun. Really, bitch? Go the fuck away. Do not deal with terrorists. Hey, hey, my house bigger than yours, Trader Wreck. Hey, hey. One thing I'm very curious about is making a barrier around Trader Wreck's area and then like digging under it and see how far it goes down. Right, fencing. Where's the fence? That's rails. Well, I want you to enjoy your vacation, all right, Chicken Wing? All right, you have fun with your family. I was gonna say, if you want to join on the streams, great. But enjoy your goddamn vacation, bud. All right? Because it's the morning of Serbia at the moment. Well, it still doesn't change the fact that I hope you enjoy, because... I mean, for my case, I always wanted to travel, but never had the money to travel. But the places I want to visit are more like Ireland, what are some places I wanted to visit? Like, yeah, Ireland, Scotland. I get it, it's rainy and all that, but I've grown up in a rainy country. I know when it's going to be beautiful. I know it's going to be, like, when it's nice, rainy and all that, that's a perfect day for me. What about Australia? It sounds like a fucking balloon right there, but, don't mind me. But yeah, for anything when it comes to Australia, not so much. Main reason being is the amount of stuff I've seen is spiders, what do you call it? Well, spiders being a big reason why I don't really care much about going to Australia. Two, probably because of the fact that anything spiders, oh Jesus. A strangler. Got him. Also, I do have points, so I better use them. Infiltrator, nope. Intellect. Better barter, bounty hunter. What do I need this for? At 10. Ooh, 20 headshots. Wait, do I have robotic inventor? Yeah, I'll be back in. No problem. You enjoy your food, bud. You have fun. Let's see. Strength, nope. Boomstick, nope. Perception, yes. Dead eye. Ooh, wait a minute. Junk, plastic, etc. Just have to drive there, sadly. That's fair. That's fair. Strength master at critical injuries here 100% faster while holding a mining tool. All right. Add a 10% chance of getting scrap bars by harvesting ore blocks. All right. Well. Well, yeah. Yeah, don't text and drive, folks. That's the same thing with drinking and driving. There we go. Take this. The boomsticks. There we go. Dead eye. There we go. All right, now that I got that. There we go. Now it is time to terraform. So if that's the case, that's the center. Probably reach right around here. Oh, you too. Should I make this a separate plot? Alright, the mysterious voices in the background say yes. Okay. Hello, ma'am. Might I interest you in an axe to the face? I don't know what that was about, but okay. Should I have one that's a decent size? Gotta make sure I have all my farming equipment. There we go. There we go. Oh god, it got foggy real quick. Damn. It's real foggy. There we go. Damn. All right. So, and then we'll have it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Here we go. Okay, what's the... I would say the diameter, but that's not the terminology. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. There we go. And it's 21 to 21, right? 1, 2, 3, 6, 1, 2, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. All right. 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Really? Yeah, that'd be 20. That was 2 off. Right? Nope. 1, 2. I was 1 off. There we go. Go. Okay. Right about here. Okay, and I'm assuming I was 1 off, right? I was. Cool. All right, now that we got that all situated, now we create the pillars of the massiveness. Oh, wait. Ooh, I could do that too. Okay, so there's that, there's that. Take that, take that. Go. Create our area. Go. I could have had this going in the background. Damn it. All right, so 4,000. Right? Or do I create a flat? I create a flat area. Heck. Damn it. There we go. Well, back to the drawing board. Do 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 bum ba bum ba ba da 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 do da do ba do. I'm out of stamina. Oh. To the water gate we go. The hot and cold, the both so intense, putting them together and just makes sense. Ow. La da 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 la da la. I'm going to drink the water. Drink all the water. Drink all the water. Perfect. Now I got my water. I'm good to go. Look at that. A nice old abandoned house. And it's not even finished. Gorgeous. Hey, what is up, Huggy Wuggy fan? Welcome, welcome. I'm gonna nickname you Huggy. Alright? How you doing? It's smoky this morning. Actually, make that the base. It's all about the base. Poppy playtime? I have played it already. I was gonna say I have played all the chapters so far. I have it all in a playlist on my channel. I'm not playing that tonight. I'm playing 7 Days to Die tonight.
Trader Rick is now open. We got food and wares. We got money.
Any game suggestions you'd like to add? Besides Poppy Playtime, of course. Who else is in chat? I don't know. Because I know that Chicken Wing, who's in here earlier, is getting some food. Besides that, I think they were the only ones that were in the chat. So. Why are we curious though? What's going on? Let's see, I need 200 of the... There we go. I go like this. Well, I mean, if you got one. If not, just sit back, relax, and just enjoy your time, all right? Because I am not going to force it on anybody. If you don't got a game suggestion, you are more than welcome just to stick around and just chill out. Because right now, today, we are making a garden. Or at least the outline of one. Just let the steam. Oh, the sky will be blue, and I know you'll be there too. Will you play chapter? Will I play chapter 6? Maybe. Also, damn, 72 degrees in the morning. That's some hot-ash. That's a hot weather. I might, but we'll see. I had fun with it, but it's chapter 5 seemed a little rushed in my opinion. Who there? No one? Okay, no one. At Dead of Night has been already played. Chicken Wing did suggest that one. And I have played it. When the second game comes out, I'm definitely going to be playing it. What do you mean, Survivor Challenge? The fuck you mean, Survivor Challenge? What kind of... Survive 14 hours. Well, that doesn't seem... Wait. Oh, real life hours. That's why. I see. I see. Yeah, I'm honestly looking forward to at Dead of Night 2. Chicken Wing, who's been keeping me up to date on that kind of stuff, has shown me on what Jimmy's gonna look like, the difference in look and everything, and I'm looking forward to it, to put simply. It looks a little bit different. It's a little bit on... It's like as if you, like, age and getting warped by time. Because the expected time change between At Dead of Night 1 and 2 is about, what, 6 years or something like that? Something along those lines, but like the character Jimmy is going to look a little bit different, and it's going to focus more on Jimmy's background besides his childhood, and it's going to look more towards his family home. Or it's like it's a I swear to I was... Oh no, I didn't fuck it up. That's right, I had it set up that way. Never mind. I thought I fucked up my plot of land again. Just let no steam. Oh, the sky will be blue, and you know I'll be there too. All right. Actually, I don't think I'll need to do that. Wood play. Am I just missing the clay? I'm not missing the clay. Then why? Oh yes, I need to make the samples. It does not take... The first one does take place in a hotel, but the second one does not. The second one takes place... Yeah, the second game takes place in a townhouse, which is Jimmy's home. Or his family home, I should say. Because his original home where he grew up in was the hotel. Well, it more than likely will explain that in the second game. But yeah, it will more than likely explain it in the second game when it comes down to it. I can't remember off the top of my head on what the game is going to entail. There you go. I have no clue on the details on that. There we go. I've cleared off a nice area for my stuff. Now the fun part comes. I need my knife. Perfect. I love my manor. My manor is going to be gorgeous once it's finished. What's that? Where is my knife? Where's my knife? Where is my knife? Why am I talking like a child? Because I don't know. I don't have an answer for that one. I like to hold on to my dreams, looking in the summer sun, watching my teeth gleam. What's better, At Dead of Night or Poppy Playtime? Probably still At Dead of Night. Poppy Playtime towards the beginning had a good angle, but then after that they switched directors and then just went downhill from there, and the story, or at least the quality of the story, went downhill from there. At least in my opinion it did. Stamina regen, I'm gonna take that real quick. Like, after Chapter 3, I feel like the story of Poppy Playtime, at least the quality, because they rushed everything towards Chapter 4 and Chapter 5 and all that. They rushed on what the character was and all. Hey, Chicken Wing, welcome back. But yeah, anything from my opinion at least, it seemed rushed. Like, they could have, like, elongated it. Plus, they brought back the Doctor, which last time I checked, we killed him off in Chapter 4. I mean, Chapter 5 is pretty cool in the fact that, like, the characters and all, but I think it's pretty cool how the prototype turned out, yes, but I feel like they could have gone a different way with story. That's really the only complaint I have. Game was fine in its own right, but, like, for my case, I feel like they could have, I mean, if they did the story right, like, it seemed like they, like, rushed through the story. That's my opinion. You asked, all right? You're just hating on me because I gave you my opinion on a question you asked, all right? You have the ability to disagree with me. That's your own ability to do so, all right? There's no problem with that. But you asked for my opinion. I gave you my opinion. It seemed rushed. See where you at. Also, one thing I'm not sure if I really noticed it or not. What happened to the not the Mimic, Jesus, no, that's FNAF. But what happened to the prototype? That's the one. Stab the grass, damn it. But yeah, what happened to the prototype's clawed hands? I don't remember. Wait. Did he change out his hands, or was it switched out? Like, did he have two sets of hands? What the fuck? They asked for my opinion on the game of Poppy Playtime. It's like, it's not that big of a deal, alright? They asked for my opinion, they have to live with that. I really wish people who were journalists or anything like that, I really wish they could, what do you call it? Take criticism? That's the word. So naughty corner. Oh, Jesus. Stab the grass. But yeah. Honestly, my opinion on Poppy Playtime. I said, like, I mean, I'm pretty sure I said this last time someone asked me, either you or someone else who asked me on my opinion on it. And I'm gonna say it again. It seemed rushed. Like, they could have gone a different way with the story. Characters were not the problem. Characters were pretty cool. They had their own upside to it. They had their own uniqueness. They had their own things where they deprived from. But it just seemed rushed. Yeah. Gameplay was fine. Story, on the other hand, was not there as much. Ah, I missed some grass. There we go. Missed some grass. There we go. I mean, I'm not taking a massive hiatus. It's more the fact that I'm just waiting till the game comes out with the new one, and I don't think it's going to be a while before that game comes out with an actual 6th chapter. Unless it's going to be like Garten of Banban, where the story is going to be redone every single few months. I mean, Garten of Banban was popping out games like every couple of months, and the story there kind of evolved from its original thing, which I realized that I'm kind of talking future tense, considering I've already played the first chapter. But like, there were upsides and downsides to the first chapter, or like the first, was it a chapter? Was Banban done in chapters? I think it was. But either way, I still think it could have gone, I mean, given for an intro game, it couldn't have really gone anywhere without, like, overdoing it or overcomplicating it or anything like that. Alright, there's that, there's that, there's that. Okay, there's that. Take this. Take this. What does this say? Kill zombies. I already got that one. Place to... Oh, I gotta place this one. Where am I gonna place that one? Should I place it on the corners? Oh, god damn it. Oh, yay. So At Dead of Night is better than Poppy Playtime? I will say At Dead of Night is better than Poppy Playtime. We'll see. At Dead of Night is better from Chapter 3. Chapter 4 on of Poppy Playtime is less better than At Dead of Night. But Chapter 3... Actually, Chapter 1, 4, and 5 is less better than At Dead of Night, but 2 and 3 were my my more favorite games. Because they did actually add a story to it. Or at least a well thought out story. Also, where's the fucking zombies in this bitch? The game's playing the drums, so where's the zombies? Ridiculous. Also, wait. Hmm. Chapter 3, I think, is the one exception to it. Because in At Dead of Night, they had their own little sections where you're solving each of the ghosts' stories. And I think the most interesting one probably would have been trying to figure out Jimmy's mom. That's also good. That's like you're talking about the entirety of chapter 3 versus the entirety of At Dead of Night. For my case, I think, like, considering they had their own sections for the story and everything, I feel like every single part of the story was its own respective corner. So if we were going in the same directions as the child, for Amy, who else was it? But like for each of the ghosts, if they were divided into their own segments, I feel like the comparison would have kind of debunked itself. Wait, was I? That's right, I was going to do... Okay, I remember what I was going to do now, I think. Making a flat platform here. Wait. Cool. Okay. I think. I'm not. That's the thing, though. As I said earlier, I feel like the entirety cannot be compared if. That's why I'm saying, like, if At Dead of Night is being compared to Poppy Playtime, it's probably going to have to be segmented into its own chapters, being like each ghost is its own chapter. I feel like a better intro to the story or better, like, more theory-based stuff, that is going to be Poppy Playtime, because they left a lot of stuff open. But then you also have stuff for At Dead of Night with Amy, or was it Amy, I think? Was it? I believe so. I wonder. Yeah, overall, yes. At Dead of Night is better. I wonder, should I do that for the game? There we go. Okay, there's that. Lift this up. For fuck's sake, I really need to get like a wintered outfit. Armor, radiation, snow. Oh god. Burnt survival, wasteland survival, research the biome and unlock. Okay. Find or build shelter, find or build a shelter in the wasteland. Harvest radiated mushroom. Oh, that's okay. Harvest blueberries. Craft scorcher stew. Use Scorcher Stew, kill snow biome zombies, kill Chuck in snow, kill... Who the fuck is Chuck? Again, we're also comparing stuff for... Wait. Gather lens. Why are you, like, huffing and puffing? Why is my computer huffing and puffing? It's not that complicated to do this. Can I go to sleep yet? If not, I'm gonna build in my mind. This is why I live underground 9% of the time in games, is because of the fact that, like, there's no problems. I mean, given it, like, if you're a dwarf and all that, you're digging holes and everything. Then you run into the problem of, like, running into, like, monsters from beyond times. You're digging up the past. What is more polished? Alien Isolation or At Dead of Night? Honestly, I don't know. I'd probably have to say, well, ooh, that's a good question. The more I think about it, it's like there's been a lot of glitches for Alien Isolation, but there's also been a lot of glitches for At Dead of Night. Have you, like, when we were playing At Dead of Night, I even have video evidence of Jimmy, like, knocking us out and going past the point of the... what do you call it? The... a couple door shoves later and then just coming up behind you and everything. Nah, motherfucker skipped that part. And went straight to hit me in the back of the head. But but that, I don't know. Alien Isolation is polished in its own right, but like At Dead of Night also is decently polished too. You have to admit that, like, it was polished in its own right. Oh, maybe I could do... Ooh, yes, 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 yes. Quite a wonderful idea on my end. Perfect. Look at that. Wonderful, gorgeous, absolutely magnificent. Look at that. Oh, yes, that is a pillar. My dad's probably in the next room over, either passed out or wondering what the fuck is going on in my room. I do have some weird conversations while on stream, so that's probably another reason why. What's more polished, At Dead of Night or Case Animatronic? Oh, At Dead of Night, 100%. There's no competition on that one. At Dead of Night is a lot more polished and more refined, because the amount of glitches I found while playing it, Case Animatronic, is massive. Like, for example, like, better graphics, too, yes. Here we go. That is true. I only found one glitch, but it was also down to the fact of whether or not I was going the right direction. I think that was more of a mental glitch than anything else. Iron door, forge. I don't need the forge. I'm all good there. What's this one? Lockable storage crate that you non-press E to hold it. Set a combination. Okay. I wonder. I think iron storage is probably the best one out there. At least the easiest one. Okay, there's that, there's that. I know it's not a game glitch, it's a mental glitch. I know that. I know that already, Chicken Wing, I know it. Alright, I'm stupid. I have my moments where I'm stupid. And in that game, it was a lot. What's more polished, at dead of night or among the sleep? Still at dead of night. Well, actually... Probably might have to give this one to among the sleep, honestly. I mean, because at Among the Sleep and all that had its own time to be polished and everything. But no, the reason why I say Among the Sleep is because the fact that I didn't really find anything for game glitches. I mean, because I haven't really seen anything for game glitches for Among the Sleep. None that I remember, at least. Wait. Hold on. When it comes to the terminology of being polished, is that just mainly being quality, or is that mainly, let's see. Game term quality. I'm detailed refinement, edit the game to make it smooth and immersive. Okay, then yeah, at dead of night then. Okay. I'm thinking of more, was it less glitchy? I'm not sure if, okay, so if under those, okay, I'm not sure if I was looking at the right terminology then, if that's the case. There we go. Honestly, Alien Isolation, because that was a lot more polished. It was a lot, yeah. Yes, at brain processing, give me a moment. Alien Isolation is more polished than Among the Sleep. Reason being is the fact that the alien, which given has its own glitches, is a lot easier to understand and follow. There we go. Here we go. There we go. What's sadder, Among the Sleep or At Dead of Night? Honestly, At Dead of Night, Among the Sleep had its own problems, but that really just dealt with the sadness of, or like the reality of like divorce, all that kind of stuff. What's sadder, Alien Isolation, At Dead of Night? I mean, for a personal standpoint, I thought Alien Isolation was a lot more on the sadder side because you were losing like all your friends, you were losing your all source of hope. Like, I mean, At Dead of Night probably would be sadder to the more majority, but for my personal opinion on that, it would probably be Alien Isolation because you're losing friends, you're losing, well, close enough to family, but like, you're losing your fucking best friend. You're losing your guy. Like, you still have your friends and all that if you do everything right. But in Alien Isolation, losing your friends is inevitable, and it's just a pain in the ass having to deal with it. Which game is sadder? No. Because you're asking me on a personal level on which one is sadder, not what Google thinks. I'm not the kind of person who's going to ask, what do you call it? Ask AI which movie is sadder. All right. It all depends on the person. I mean, yes, it's sadder because it brings up the fact of parental abuse. It brings up adult abuse, psychosis, bipolar disorder, multi-personality. It brings up all these mental all these mental disorders that people have to deal with because of stress and all that kind of stuff. It shows behind those significant things, but that is not one thing I consider sad. It sucks and I feel bad for you, but on a personal level, when it comes down to it, I get more sad from losing a friend or a family member. Like, hell, even losing a pet and all that, that's another thing. You don't lose a pet in At Dead of Night. I mean, yes, they show stories are told saying that Jimmy brought home dead animals and all that. Yeah, it's a psychotic break, but like, I mean, yes, it has suicide, it has child neglect, it has like every single thing that someone who is trying to be a parent is something that a parent shouldn't be like doing because of the fact of how much mental stress it can cause. That is true. It does show a dead child. It does bring up those things. But a lot of horror games bring up a dead child in some way or another. Especially when it revolves around one. Because that's a strong thing that hits towards parents who, like... I mean, I'm not giving shit to the game. The game brought up a lot of emotional problems in its own right. But for my case, I am not the kind of person who gets really... I get more sad in movies where an animal dies more in comparison to when a human dies. If that really shows comparison on my ability to show emotion towards something. I find more emotional connection to losing an animal because a lot of people have lost an animal. I feel more connection to that than I have with losing a person. Unless they're a significant person in my life, I don't really catch much when it's that kind of situation. Oh, I'm not arguing. I'm just letting you know it's like this is from my point of view on things. Like, I'm not trying to argue on that. I'm just saying that's like what I experience. I get more upset from stuff when it comes to animals more than I do people. I wasn't trying to argue if it came across that. And if it did, I apologize. I can go outside again. Yay! Right? Can I go outside again?
I could go outside again. The daylight is so bright.
All right. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, bring it up one more. Yeah, exactly. That's why I didn't really have much for connection-wise. When there's certain games that are able to bring that connection in, that's when it gets really emotional on my end. It's like when you're watching an anime and everything, and then you just watch no animal die. Oh, yeah, I know. No animal died in Alien Isolation, but it was because of the fact that it was like you had close people who were like part of your team, part of your crew. Like the people, I mean, given they don't have much screen time, it was mostly the connection made because of the fact that they were still part of your crew. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Huh? I really thought that was a zombie for a second right over there. That's just the game not loading in. But it all depends on what the situation is. It also depends on my mood when watching it. If I'm eventually coerced into being in an emotional state where I am vulnerable to those kinds of things, then yeah, I'm going to be dealing with those kinds of problems. There we go. But, I mean, that's also probably the other reason why, if I'm going to watch something that's going to be sad, it's probably going to be an anime rather than anything else. Who's sadder, Godzilla or Kong? I don't know. I'd probably say Kong, because he's lost his family. He lost, like, he had to become king. Like, he had to become king of Skull Island to. Yeah, Kong had the sadder story. He had the sadder life. Like, he had to go through hell and back. Though Godzilla being the literal standpoint on that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He watched Skullcrawlers kill his parents. Yeah, exactly. Like, he still has to be on his own. The only thing that's keeping him alive is the fact that he's got to keep the balance of nature and order on Skull Island from the Skullcrawlers. 2. But no, I was gonna say, Kong definitely had the sadder life. There's no fucking doubt on that one. Am I short? Oh, I'm short on food, that's why. I need to make myself some food. Eventually. Horizontal support, 120. I'm assuming that's 120 blocks. What's it likely had the harder life because he was fighting all his life. Exactly. I mean, never mind the fact that the new enemy they have to face in Godzilla. What was it? Godzilla Supernova? Because Godzilla is supposed to represent nature in its own right. Wait, why are you... There's three. There's three. Why? Why? Did I put 3 on one side, 4 on the other? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yes. Okay, I did. That's why it seemed off. Okay. There we go. One, two, three, 4. But no, it was like Kong was the balance on Skull Island. Meanwhile, Godzilla being the balance of nature. Like, that's some hefty fucking things to be on your shoulders. Both literal and metaphorical. Like, they had their own problems in their own right. Like, I don't know why I'm saying like every 5 fucking seconds. But I am. Don't know why. Wish I could stop. But I'm not. Here we go.
Oh, yes, I could create a dome.
But unlike Godzilla, Kong found more of his kind. That is true. That is true. Only downfall, he had to go to the center of the fucking earth. Which was the downfall for him. There we go. And I did see majority of that movie while I was on my flight home a few months back. He sleeps in a Coliseum, Godzilla. Yes. And, like, there was 2 sides to that. It was a double-sided thing. Godzilla slept in it because it reminded him of his home that was destroyed by the oxygen bomb that was made by humans. And 2, being the fact he slept in it because he knew that humans wouldn't try and bomb it. Yeah, it was a double-sided thing. Because he knew that the humans wouldn't destroy the Colosseum or the area because it would cause too many casualties. But he also slept in it because it reminded him of home, as you said earlier. I get it, I'm hungry. Shut up. Ooh, maybe I could do... Ooh, should I do elongated pathways or... Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. They put that there. 1. Put that there. There we go. It got dropped from the sky. That is true. And for any person who has back problems understands that being dropped from any amount of height, especially being dropped from thousands upon miles of being that high up in the goddamn air and then landing on the ground in that amount of force, like that's gonna, like, if it doesn't cause you back problems, I don't know what will. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Right about there. Oh, didn't realize that was a thing. Okay. You nearly died from the oxygen. Exactly. And then for some fucking reason decided to say, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna help you guys regardless. But I swear to God, if you try to do something, honestly, I feel like that would cause more problems. Like, if you have spikes in your back, unless you have the muscles that are of, like, out of this world proportions, like, you're gonna run into other things that are going to try and hurt you. I mean, Ghidorah being one thing, came from space. Exactly! They wanted to kill both of them because they were a threat to society. Motherfucker, they were only a threat to you because you decided to be a bitch to their habitat. I think I'd be pissed too if someone decided to say, hey, I'm gonna disrespect your land. Why? Because fuck you. And then just go off and do what they fucking want. Also, where is all this clay coming from? I got that. Oh, that's okay. Wait. Because it was a physical advantage against Ghidorah. That is wait, did he? I mean, Ghidorah was a larger opponent, but he was skinnier, while Godzilla was more compact and more bulky. I'm not a person who does physics, but pretty sure that means that if you're going up against him, you better make sure you have the mass to back it up. There we go. There's that. Cobblestone. There we go. Go, that goes there, and then that goes there. Being this. There we go. Look at that. Sure, Ghidorah is heavier and larger. Godzilla. Yes. That is true, because, I mean, that's also given you're also doing hot flight advantage, all that kind of stuff. You're also comparing those things. Since I got that going, I'm going to go and create detains. Make the dew forcer. So that is true. Godzilla is better brute force, but better outgoing strength, I would say. Well, is it outgoing strength or would it be something else? Because I'm not sure on what the terminology would be on it. They did a good job on that, and I feel like they, I wouldn't say went downhill from it. Oh, Okay, I thought it was a lot smaller than that, but that works too. Why? Why? Today's not the blood moon, is it? That threw me off. They better use my Space Godzilla. Is Space Godzilla confirmed to be the next villain? Oh, well, that's gonna be cool. That's gonna be interesting. $999. There we go. There we go. I did not watch the Meg. I could do that.
Yes. Yes. The brain is brainy. The brain is braining very well. I think.
Yeah, I mean, because Kong had its upside being the fact that he was a gorilla that is being given a, like, the exo hand, or the hand, it gave a reason for that. The axe was cool. The hand was kind of a push, but giving him an exosuit was kind of a, That seems a little bit on the offside, because, like, why would you give a, like, yeah, the hand was all right, and it had a reason behind it. It was supposed to be a medical device, technically. Ooh, wait a minute. I could still make that. Ooh, yes! Oh, I can make that work. Avengers have an X. What is your thing made out of?
Cobblestone.
Why?
Because I decided I wanted cobblestone.
For marketing. On it, maybe. The other reason probably because, oh, it's a cool factor. Motherfucker, if you wanted a cool factor, like, give him, like, fighting with his family, not just him fighting on his own. Like, show it like a, oh, fight for Earth kind of situation where all the, I mean, given that's kind of what King of the Monsters was about. There's that. Nope. You gave me that, you son of a bitch. There's that. There's that. Yeah, Kong with the axe gave it its own cool factor and gave him the edge in Godzilla versus Kong. Like, I feel like in actuality, if neither of them had plot armor, Godzilla would have won against that. Because he technically would have won against him originally. But then plot armor saved Godzilla and then went from there. And gave the plot twist for Mecha Godzilla. Which Mechagodzilla in his own right is also has his own cool factor. He was part of the original series. Like, it's not stretching it at all. And I don't know on how well that's going to turn out. Because if you have them fighting in space, how big of a goddamn rocket are you going to need to do so? Oh my god, it's going to be the Fast and Furious series all over again, where everyone is just eventually getting more higher and higher expectations, and he's just going to, you know what, fuck it, let's shoot a rocket the size of a skyscraper, or let's shoot a rocket the size of 20 skyscrapers into the fucking sky, into space. Because why? Because family. Like, there's gonna be some bullshit reason behind it. Like, he's gonna destroy the Earth. Motherfucker, Godzilla could have destroyed the Earth if he really fucking wanted to. Mechagodzilla is better than the monkey. I won't deny that Mechagodzilla is definitely has a better cool factor than Godzilla does, but Godzilla kind of represents, I wouldn't say represents, but he definitely kind of sticks his neck out for humanity when he really shouldn't. He just should just let the humanity in that series just keel over. Is that a dog in the corner? No, that's a fucking brush. Thing. I don't know. The fuck is that? Why is that there? What is it? Something's going on. Also, if you're wondering on what I'm doing here, I'm making a plot. Making this a separate thing. Nope. Actually, no, I should do a single thing, being this. If I can get to the fucking thing. Rail. Yes. Ew, I see what it... Okay. I get it, you're hungry. Shut up. Leave me the fuck alone. Damn it. Wait, what time? Okay, I'm closing tomorrow. Okay. I was checking my schedule. King of the Monsters is the best film. Yeah, I'd probably say that was really it's like a lot of series from what I've noticed is that like there's some movies that do better, some that do worse, but then there's those ones that just what was I gonna do on this one? Oh no, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Stairs. There we go. Right? And then... Did I not have a plate? Okay, yes, I did. Could that turn out better? I probably could. Yes, that's a lot better. Go. Oh, hydrate? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. You got to hydrate. Remember to hydrate, friends. Make sure to take care of your physical and mental health. Whether or not you have your ways of doing so, It's all up to you, folks. Just stay fucking quiet there. Oh, y'all motherfuckers. Hey, get the fuck off my house. I ain't dealing with y'all bitch ass. Alright? No, do that on your own goddamn time. Alright? No. Fuck off with your whole ass. Answer your question. Would Godzilla survive the alien isolation ship dropping on him? Honestly, he might, just because he's got the plot armor he does. But if he doesn't have his plot armor, probably not, because the size of that ship is massive. It also depends on what ship you're talking about. Well, yeah, actually, yeah, he might survive on that one because his healing factor and all that kind of stuff. All right, we going inside. Weirdly enough, I'm really craving super stew. I don't know why, but I am. I know I could make it, but the actuality of me making it, probably slim to none. Okay, it would go up here. Okay. There we go, and the ship was structurally weak. That is true, but things that are structurally, Jesus. Don't make fun of my speech impediment, that's rude. Honestly, I could care less on whether or not you find my... but... Go. There we go. There's that. There's that. I wonder, should I put a plate under? I should put a plate underneath to add a little extra structural intact. More structurally sound. Where's the plate? There we go. There we go. Losing a pineapple under the sea. I can't get this thing out of the way. That is not what I wanted to do. It might, yeah, it might knock him out than anything else. Hi. What the fuck is that? It's a deer. Okay. Fucking bitch. Got him. Gotta get that deer. Gotta get that deer. Go, 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 go. Gotta get that deer. Gotta get that deer. What's stronger, a wave from Interstellar? A wave from Interstellar. Wait. I don't think I've ever seen Interstellar. And if I did, it's very briefly. I mean, I've seen clips of it, but I don't know if I've actually seen the movie. That being the key difference. I don't know if I've actually seen the movie or if I've seen just clips of it, because I thought I did. Because if I remember right, Interstellar was... Never mind, very good movie, just watch. But yeah, I think I have seen it, but I just don't remember if I did or not. There's that. Make that. There we go. Why do you like more chum? My dog. As much as I like Chum Chompkins and all that, I love my puppy more. He's a good boy. He's a pain in my ass sometimes, but he's a good boy nonetheless. Alright, he gives me shit, I give him shit. Circle of life. Be in all one of kind. If you don't know what I'm doing, don't worry. I don't know either. What do you mean you're late? What's going on? What? I'm so confused on that. What? What do you mean you're late? How are you fucking late? Damn, look at this. Look at this. Look like a fucking brick with this. Wait, plant. There we go. Look at that. Gorgeous. I might put that as a... Here we go. There we go. Building blocks. How many can I make? I don't need that many. I don't need that many either. 500. There we go. That'd be more than enough. What do you mean how are you late for the stream? You've been talking to me the entire time. Like you've been asked, what? You're telling me you haven't been talking to me to this entire stream. How the fuck are you late? We've been talking about Godzilla versus Kong. We've been talking about, like, the different things for Godzilla and all that. Talking about Poppy Playtime. You went to go get a fucking... Okay, then, if that's the case, you gotta worry about you getting fucking hacked or something like that. Unless you got some fucking short-term memory or something like that. What? I have footage right here that shows that you have been in the stream. Are you sure you're looking in the right stream? Because if you're looking at the YouTube stream, there's probably not much there. Alright, there's that. Hey, what's up, Huggy? Welcome to the stream. I'm more confused on the fact, like, me and you have been talking for I don't know how long, or the past 2 hours. What? Are you just fucking with me? Is this all a fucking dream for me? Because if so and all that, when the fuck did I pass out? There we go. There we go. Little Daisy Doodle, Jesus, went up the stairs. Oh god. Cracked her head. Now she glares. I don't know. There we go. Oh, I put empty jars in there. They just don't automatically appear, I think. What am I, DP? I am so confused on that one. I swear to God, Chicken Wing, if you're fucking with me. Unless you got assimilated into a fucking thing, whatever you want to call it. You are starving to death. I realize that. Alright, shut up. Can I eat a Molotov cocktail? Or at least eat the alcohol? Can of chili. I'm confused. I realize I am starving. I'm probably not gonna have enough of that. Okay, yeah, Chicken Wing, you're fucking with me. That's why. Okay. I realize that I'm past the 2-hour point. I realize you're fucking with me. What the fuck you mean hurry? It's 1:21 a.m. What am I hurrying for? There's no point in me hurrying. I mean, my dog's behind me. There's nothing else behind me. There's nothing fucking behind me. The only thing behind me is my dog. And he's more alert than I am. May he come and choose his next victim. May the gods enrapture those who fear, and those who live are underneath. Oh, so I do put that under there. Okay. So that's how I do it. I wonder, can I make jar? Empty jar. Oh, sand and clay. Oh, I can. He's coming for you. Who, Freddy Krueger? Or Jason Voorhees? Which one am I going to be going up against? The Thing? Oh, God. Well, I better not touch anybody significant, because otherwise I gotta worry about that. What am I being careful for? Who am I being careful for? Because there's nothing really going on there. Yeah, you fucking with me. Wait, fuck a minute. Damn it, I could have done that. Motherfucker. Son of a bitch. Can't be living in prison, there's always something to do. And you know who's paying everyone but you. Nah, thanks, I'm good. After I'm done with this and all that, I'm going bed. He's out there? Well, he can stay out there, alright? The only one out there is my dad. He's got his own problems. Why am I slow? Waiting for me to sleep? Oh no! The boogeyman! He better not come into my room and touch me in my sleep. Oh no, that would be terrible. The only way to win against a monster is to become the monster, whether being freaky or being more monstrous. And personally, I'll prefer being the freaky one. Being the freaky one has its perks. Because I myself, and especially if it's a female monster, they'll learn to fear me. I've said this in a stream before. I will fuck a monster. Hi! Hi, Chicken Wing. Really hope you're doing fine out there. Fucking cold. You got something for me? Really? Oh, thank you. Alright, so there's that, there's that. What am I forgetting? I feel like I'm forgetting something.
The jar. Back before time had a name, there was the cube.
Nope, I did remember to lock the door. I remember to lock the door, don't worry. That's what I need to do. Changing these guys over to hanging over ones to make it more realistic. I mean, I figured as much. He kind of concerned me for a second, but it's like, oh, wait a minute. Nah, wait a minute. He fucking with me. He fucking with me. Should I have it like that, or should I... I think it's kind of funny, though, how they did the PNG and everything. They stretched it. Did I do it another way? I think he was copying you, to be honest. I think he was just copying you. That's slopes, slopes, slopes. Alright. Should I do it like that? Ooh, maybe. Maybe. Why not? There we go. Look at that. There we go. And then finish this off by rounding everything out. Look at that. Rounded out and everything. Now we just need to fill this up with stuff. That's a good name. How the fuck do you know me? That's a better question. Are you the IRS? How do you know my name? I paid my taxes. Fuck off. If I got, what do you call it, doxxed or something like that, I could care fucking less. If someone wants to come to my house, what happens afterwards is not my problem anymore. You're more than welcome to come on over and find out what happens, but what happens is going to be your own fault. Have you not seen those horror movies? Who do I live with? Besides the fucking obvious. I've already said that during stream. Alright, Mr. Almighty, tell me the truth. Who do I live with? Congratulations, Huggy Wuggy, you passed! I don't know what I'm gonna give you for a prize, though, so kinda out of luck there. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do for that? Look, if you're... Well, if they want to come on over, I happily have a room enough for one more person in my bed, so... Do that with what you will. No, be my guest. I've already had that been put out already. It's not very hard. You already lost there, bud. Oh, you got close. Oh, what we got? Hey. Yeah, congratulations, Huggy. Congratulations. You know shit. Look, I'm more concerned about trying to figure this shit out on how I'm gonna do these corners than I am with you. So, if he wants to come on over for a quick fuck, that's fine. I'll just let my fiance know, saying that someone tried to break in, and I had to show what was going on. Why was he bare naked? I don't know. Yeah, I already made sure that was localized anyways, so kind of out of luck on that one. Also, where the fuck is the fence? Where's... I do that. Oh, yes! There it is. Why is that upside down? Simple. Nope. Nope. Why you know simple? That is not simple. Why? Why you this way? Huh? Why you this way? Oh, congratulations, Huggy Wuggy. Eh. Oh, you know what street? Really? How so? Wait. Set that there. You do realize doxing is illegal, right? So, do with that information what you will. Look, if you want to dox someone and all that, just fucking do it, alright? Because you do realize that, again, doxing is illegal. So, you want to risk jail time? Be my fucking guest. If you want to do that to me, that's fine. Just keep my fucking followers out of this. It is considered rude. California? Why the fuck would I want to live there? Fucking... California is great if you're going to the scenery places, but other than that, from what I've heard, it's... it's not the best, so... Oh no. Damn. Just stalking a random ass person. Oh, that's right. I was gonna take a photo. I forgot I was gonna take a photo of my garden. At least the start of it. Better do it from this angle. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Alright. Now that I got that going, Huggy, the only reason why I'd call the cops on you is if you actually knocked on my door. But the thing is, I'd hog tie you first. You do realize that I don't call the cops first. I deal with it personally. I may have an anime titty shirt on, but I am not afraid to hurt someone. Fucking pull up my pants real quick. Damn. But anyways, with that all aside, I am going to be going to bed. So, honestly, I might have, but that's also given I don't put out my own address. I don't care what fucking state I live in. Like, if I'm in the state, that's fine. Jesus. Forehead. Anyways, I'm gonna leave it off there. So for those who joined in, such as Chicken Wing or Huggy, do a house tour? No, I will not. So, without further ado, if you guys want to check out socials wise, I'm gonna leave it up here. If you guys want to check out for anything for updates, premieres, those details are gonna be with Twitter as well as TikTok. Because I refuse to. I don't want to. And I don't have to. Ooh, excuse me. But this is not MTV Cribs. Well, I was yawning, Jesus. If you guys want to join in on the Discord or the Reddit, that is going to be on those two things. Let me know on Whisper or whatever you guys are able to get to me on. If you guys want to join in on the Discord, let me know, and I will send you the invite to the Discord. If you guys have any questions or anything like that when stuff is premiering, that is all going to be on those social platforms. If you guys want to join in during streams, as Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to 1 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on normal days, but sometimes it can run over like today. Besides that, am I forgetting anything? Got that. Forgetting anything? Nice. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. But without further ado, have a good morning, good evening, good afternoon. No, I will not, Huggy. I will not. But have a good morning, good evening, good afternoon. I'll see you guys in the next live stream. See you guys later.